Do you miss playing Dungeons & Dragons, or just have a hard time finding a group in your hometown? Maybe you just wish you could play more. On Discord, we created a community of over 100 people who are playing D&D around the clock. By integrating Discord and D&D Beyond, we're able to provide an immersive experience that is the first of its kind. You can create a character from 1st to 15th level, and then roleplay 24/7 in our Discord channels while combating monsters, crafting weapons, training new skills, and searching for items across our campaign world. You'll also have the chance to participate in random combat encounters and go on monthly virtual quests. Ever wanted to try your hand at being a Dungeon Master? Or maybe you're an experienced Dungeon Master and just want the chance to run more adventures. As a community DM, you can run encounters and virtual quests for the community based on monthly modules written by our very own accomplished plot team. Join us.
Join us.
Check it out.
Join the Discord.
Join us.
Join us.
And let's create incredible stories together.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 10 of Into the Mist. This is season 5. We are well past halfway in this season. I don't know, Joel said something and it distracted me, but it's all good. We have a bit of an extended announcement period, so just bear with us. There's lots of important and great things to talk about. And frankly, first is the OGL situation that occurred in the last few weeks. We haven't spoken about it publicly until we heard WotC kind of come out with their information and Wizards kind of respond. And frankly, for us, we at RealmSmith believe that the OGL and the Dungeons and Dragons should remain accessible to everybody that it has. We have friends and we know people and we care about people on all sides of this situation. And I think it affects us. It affects products that we're potentially going to launch. It affects everything everywhere. And you know, for me at RealmSmith, we even talked about before Wizards released their statement. We had even considered whether or not we would stream today, if we'd record for the next little while, if we'd take some time off. And frankly, we don't necessarily do this. We love the game and we've been playing it for years and we say we love it every single episode. But this means a lot to a small corner of the internet every week. And every week we get messages and emails of people saying, this is kind of my touch point for the week. This gives me hope. This has gotten me through a difficult time. And that's kind of why we do this. And so despite what's happening, which is incredibly important, and we believe in standing up for rights and standing up for what we believe in and holding people accountable and transparency and all of that stuff, we believe in that. And I think it's important. And I think when we get past this, whatever that looks like, the community would be better for it. But it's harmful and it's hurtful when we see kind of the hate that has happened over the last couple of weeks. And if there's anything us as RealmSmith can impart to anybody watching is to be mindful of where you project and point your blame and your comments, and just understand that not every employee at these companies, whether it be Wizards or anywhere else, is to be held accountable necessarily for this. There are people there who are doing incredible work, who are trying to do better for us. And so just be mindful of that, because words matter and words stick. And I've seen a lot of damaging and hurtful and hateful speech in the last little while. And all I would say in this moment for everyone, and I believe everybody here believes the same thing, is just love each other. We'll figure this out. We'll get through it. Gaming's not going anywhere. We will figure this out. Just be mindful of that.
We love you too, Jason.
I love you.
We love you.
Love you.
That's it.
Can't do it.
I
Can't do it. Love.
Hurts.
So much love.
That said, that said, don't stay silent. Like, say what you need to say. Be heard. It's important. Change doesn't come, and people aren't held accountable unless we talk, unless we say what we feel. Just be mindful about the way you say it, because it's not okay just to emote. It is okay, because can be hurtful, is what I'm saying. And so just be mindful about the way that you emote.
Say what you need to say.
Anybody want to add anything to that, or we're good
We love you, Jason.
on that? Okay. All right.
At least I do, anyway.
Thank you.
Yep, you do.
Our channel sponsors. We want to thank World Anvil, who's an incredible service online where you can create a narrative and create a world. Some people even use it for writing novels. They have become our main channel sponsor, and we're so thankful for it. We're going to show you in 1 second about how we're starting to implement it, and you'll see it through the episode of how we're starting to implement it into our game.
It's actually really cool.
It's very, very cool. And it's they have timelines, which we're working. So we're actually creating a whole timeline through the entirety of our campaign, going episode by episode and plugging in moments on a map so that we have a living narrative lore for our campaign world and for Barovia. So we're very excited about that. And we'll show you in a second how we're integrating that into our world and into our experience. Also, part of that integration is, and we're still working on it. Last week I said it happened, but because of the holidays and stuff, things got a little bit delayed. But we're actually working on getting access to our patrons and the people on Discord, to our weavers, to be able to write articles as co-authors, to add your narrative as you play through our world with us to the canon world. It's really, really awesome. It's super, super cool, and we'll show you. Stay tuned because there's a lot more. Forge Gaming is another channel. Oh, check out, World Anvil. Check them out at worldanvil.com. Very, very cool stuff. And any pertinent links and so on will be in the chat, so check that out. Forge Gaming is an incredible company, really close, wonderful friends of ours, who, I don't know if we're allowed to show that yet. I'm going to find out if we're allowed to show that one. I'm going to, and anyways.
Do it.
Show us the prototype.
I will show you next episode if I'm allowed to.
Cool.
I'll show you next episode. This, though, is super awesome. Make sure that you have that working because we're going to show. This is our new official Into the Mist dice. I got physical versions in my hand. The actual physical.
I'm playing those today, by the way.
Well, these are mine.
No,
I have 2 sets here for the people at the table that you guys can use. Only 2 for the table because we have limited quantities right now. But the actual, when you get it in the mail, it'll say Into the Mist with a logo emblazoned on this kind of coffin case. And then that's what they look like. I don't know where you want this.
You said you had 2 sets, right? Well, this is the third.
Get out of here.
Thanks. My set. My studio.
They're super awesome. They are hollow dice, so they do have that great
Actually, they are
twinkle on them, and they have
Here's your D20.
yeah, that is me.
Adam, if you please, the first roll.
I got 19.
Anyways, they're super cool. Aaron already ordered some. I think Aaron has them, and there they are.
Wow,
and she will be playing with them today.
That is fast.
And there's
All the natural ones sponsored by Forge Gaming.
yes.
Ooh, that's a nat one.
Yeah, and she just bought them herself, so it's awesome. Thank you, Forged. There is something else that we have not talked about yet that we've been wanting to talk about for a long time.
What's that?
Forge Gaming some time ago came to me and said, we want to partner with RealmSmith to build some products, to design some products.
We should say that we do have a very close, deep partnership with them, right?
Yes.
So they're an incredible partner of RealmSmith and has been for a while.
Yes, and so they came to us and said, "Hey, we'd like you to design some products that are built by creators and people who play this game, and so on and so forth." They love Dungeons and Dragons; they understand it, but they wanted to find out what we could potentially come up with. The reason I'm taking everything off my DM screen is because I built this DM screen back in 2016, 2015,
2017 is
and
what
we had a video of how I built this and how to build it. It's on our channel, which is still fun. And the cool thing about it is that it's magnetic. I created these little like eye magnet things, and you stick them on the side, and you can stick stuff to it. And then I created custom charts inside it, which are great, right? Loved it. It's been a great screen. Well, today I am retiring it.
And it will be going up for auction.
No, it's not going up for auction. This is my baby. No, this is mine.
I'll take it.
But what we're replacing it with is the product that we've been working on with Forge Gaming.
Show us.
Well, yeah, it's coming. So this is it. This is the Ultimate Game Master screen. We just got this. This is one of the early prototypes. We are currently developing it, and it's going to be amazing. And we want your help to build this. We're still iterating on a lot of it, but basically what it is, it's a fully customizable Dungeon Master screen for your table, which is a lot like the one I built. And it's kind of a dream realized. It's got the RealmSmith and the Forged logo in it, and it's going to go right here. Yeah! So very, very exciting. We're very, very happy. It's magnetic on all 4 panels on the inside and magnetic on the outside. We're going to have decorative panels that go on the outside for different versions. It is system agnostic, so the hope is to support a variety of rule sets. We're already talking to a bunch of people, which we're very excited about. And it's got a bunch of cool magnetic accessories. These are all still early prototypes. This is a phone holder which clips on it, and you can clip it like that, and then you place your phone like this, and it's magnetic, and it sticks there, and your phone stays there. And then we've got these pouches, which are really cool. They have a magnetic clasp on the inside of the flap, and they stick to the outside when you fold it up, just like that, or inside. You can put minis in there, you can put pens in there, you can put other stuff in there. This actually becomes a dice tower. I can't really show you there, but you can place it on the inside or the outside, and you can throw dice down it. And this is just the binding tool, and it comes with 8 of these. The core product comes with 8 of these rivet magnets. So much here, so much here. Monster card holders for initiative, so you can put monsters. Right now I have a card from Stat Trackers in there, which I'm about to talk about in a second. We have an iPad holder, which also sticks on the inside. You can place your iPad on it. And where's
It's
the
a
final
fucking
thing?
wrap. I need that. Oh, sorry.
Okay, you can have them on ours. And initiative trackers. So these are super cool. They will be wet erase cards that you place and all the information for your characters, and then they're magnetic. And so you kind of stick them like this. And again, we will be supporting multiple different rule sets with all of this. So, and there's so much more to come.
Don't forget the rules.
And the coolest thing of it all, it was my last thing, Joel.
Sorry.
Was how many DM screens do GMs have out there that have charts on it you never use? The core of this product, the main purpose is magnetic charts. And so we will ship blank charts with the screen so you can create your own stuff. Blank map sets and a bunch of other things that come with them, but also supported rule sets for other games out there. So you can literally take your charts. That's my exhaustion chart. That's my typical difficulty class chart. Size categories, cover. Oh, jump distance, which I always forget. Anyways, and they come. We have tons of charts. Anyways. That's our product, and I'm very, very, very proud of it. It's very
I want it.
When does it come out? When can we get it?
When can we get it? Omega says. Omega, stay tuned. But the way that you sign up is you go to theultimategamemaster.com, theultimategamemaster.com, and you can sign up to get updates and then join our private group for discussing. I think it's going to be a Facebook group where you can give feedback and so on and so forth. But that's the deal. So thank you everyone for watching.
That's very good.
Nice.
Also, you can show the reliquary.
Oh, John just said it?
Yeah.
Did you ask him? Okay.
Yep, you just said you can show it.
Cool. Yeah. This is another Forge Gaming product that they are releasing soon.
There's stuff in there.
There's mushrooms. Thanks, Joel.
How embarrassing. This is interesting how we're going into every sponsor.
This is so cool. This is very cool. Anyways,
Yes. This is so cool.
half the side is a, no, but we need it on the, for the, yeah. But it's super cool. You put dice in there, and half of it is a DM screen, a dice tray, and half of it is a dice holder. Okay.
For your fancy dice.
All right. Cool.
So cool.
Forge Gaming, we love you so much. We're very excited about the future of everything that we're doing here. And as this continues to build, we will show more of it on screen and more details to come. But head to theultimategamemaster.com and to get your updates. All right. Told you it was going to be a bit longer today, but fun, cool stuff to show.
So fun. So cool.
So fun. So exciting. All right. And now I got to put everything back on my screen, but I will. I'll do that during the intro. All right. Sirenscape is our other channel sponsor. They're really awesome. They have an amazing tool online for adding ambiance and so on to your game, to your TTRPG experiences. We've created a bunch of custom content for them, so you can check them out at sirenscape.com. And of course, our series sponsor for the entirety of this season is Beetle and Grimm's. They have an incredible boxed set experiences, or set of boxed experiences. We use the Ravenloft, the Guide to Ravenloft one, as well as the Curse of Strahd one. All the maps on the table are from that box. Check them out, beetleandgrims.com. And of course, Linvander Studios has created Legacy of Mana, which is the book from which all of the rules for Loholt come out.
Show them the book!
Wow. There it is there, Legacy of Mana. Check it out. It's really awesome.
We'll continue to be printing regardless.
Linvander.com.
Come at me, Lassie.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, check them out, linvanderstudios.com. Is that right?
Knives out.
Linvanderstudios.com?
Yep, linvander.com.
Linvander.com. So check that out, of course. And we're filming in the Six Sides of Gaming / Linvetter studio. So thank you for hosting us here. Of course, this is our 4th and final episode for now, sponsored by Stat Trackers. Stat Trackers is they offer an amazing set of tangible, tactile options for your game master experience. Part of that is the Doom Knight that we played the other day, or I had him here somewhere.
It's on your Monster Stat Tracker thing for this.
It was,
It's in the magazine. You were just holding it.
That's fine. But they just released Friends and Foes, which is 250 monsters. I think these are 50 packs. There's 250 monsters who are available. Yeah, this is the Doom Knight. And the cards kind of look like this in here. So the front is for the GM or the back, and the front is for the players. You place it over on your GM screen like that. And you can do that. You can also stick it in the top of the GM screen, which we didn't tell you because cards can actually. Anyways, but yeah, that Stat Trackers, you guys are awesome. We're also using the mushrooms from them. You'll see those in play, as well as some creatures and so on, which are really, really great. You can use the code RealmSmith for 10% off site-wide at stattrackers.com. That is stattrackers.com. And today we are giving away a Friends Info Collection 1 box set, which is all of that stuff in one box. I don't know where that box went, but it's a larger box of stuff. It includes all 250 monsters and NPCs and creatures. And a DM screen signed by the artist Mike Fay, who created a lot of the illustrations for that. Whew. Long announcements today. Sorry, folks, bear with it. Fun stuff. Discord and Patreon, if you're interested in joining our narrative that follows along with our live stream narrative and lore, you can join us on patreon.com/RealmSmith. You choose your tier, and then you're able to join the war for Barovia. Currently, while the players are while our characters at the table are in Castle Ravenloft, our Discord community are actually fighting the war for Barovia outside areas. And we'll bring her up right now, but in World Anvil, we actually have a map that shows you, as it does right here, shows you the areas that they've opened up, the places that they've conquered. They've just taken the old Barba Negra campsite and made it their outpost so that they can go out further into that area and explore and take further action. And so there is a whole war sim that we are running in the background of what we're doing on stream that will affect the final war against Strahd if our party makes it.
I was just going to say.
No pressure.
If you saw the end of the last episode,
you know that's not possible.
that's a big if.
So check it out. Again, this is just our way of showing you some of the functionality from World Anvil, and we had so much fun, myself actually, and mirthfulmage Darbie online, one of our Smith Guardians, kind of inputting all that information in to World Anvil, which is actually quite easy to use. If another way to support us is through merch. I am wearing our new shirt, our second newest shirt. This is, I went to the Amber Temple and all I got was this Dark Gift shirt. I don't know if you can see that, but
that's a fancy shirt.
You can check that out online. And I also just released I don't have it here. I will pop it on the screen right here. And that is our In This Moment shirt. People had said that I do In This Moment a lot with my fingers up in the air. Omega laughed pretty loud on mine when I showed it and released it. Anyways, check that out. That's a great way to support us. Thanks to our Smith Guardians who create all of our narrative and take care of our community, our Realm Watchers who keep our community safe. If you like what you saw today, if we get there, which we'll get there, then consider subscribing, liking, commenting, let the world know we're here, and without further ado, let us venture into the mists. Yeah. All right, we are back. Okay, last we left you all. Is there still dice in this? If I open this, is it gonna? Okay. Wow, it's like rain. It's rain and dice.
Hallelujah.
Okay. All right.
You learned not to touch the burner twice, right?
Yeah.
I have 10 fingers.
Okay. Last we left you all, y'all were in a pickle a little bit.
Tiny one.
It's quite dill.
Yeah.
Actually, Shady and the bot are relaxing right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Sterling and Roan are resting. They're having a short rest up somewhere in the tower in Castle Ravenloft. The rest of you are down below in the catacombs, currently trying to escape.
Getting wrecked.
Getting a little bit wrecked. Currently, I believe that you had dispatched the final vampire spawn. Is that not?
Yeah,
right?
no, for sure. We did 100%.
And by dispatch, meaning blew everything we had in terms of resources? Yes.
On that one last.
Nothing left.
Okay. I believe that Noggins was talking to the girl or whatever.
Yeah,
and then she left.
Bride of whatever was gone.
No, yeah. So Dimitri was talking. That the woman in red turned and left.
Yes.
And there was a figure.
Yes. So last we left you, yes. And then Aster, you were looking down one of the lanes, and you saw a familiar individual pass by, looked at you, said "Welcome home," and kept going. Obviously, I don't need to tell
That's
you
about that
who
point. I think
is.
we all had to go change.
Yes.
Our pants.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
y'all are
Thanks for the
on it.
clarification.
Goodness.
God.
Interesting.
All right. Let's go to this group first. Y'all are kind of mixed. We'll go back and forth. Hopefully, we'll be able to get you all back together very, very soon. I'm going to say at this stage, I mean, this one was pretty much done. So we're going to stay at this stage. You've dispatched them. You are now leaving the catacombs.
Yes.
You are currently out of initiative. What do you do?
You said that you
There is a certain person
You don't.
who was.
Yeah. Aster was the only one that saw. Are you talking about the person that Aster saw?
None of
I
us.
thought we all were in that hallway.
Yeah. So you were all in the
Yeah.
hallway, but Aster was and Esmeralda are the only two left in the catacombs. Aster turned when that one left.
Oh, I thought they were. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and so she's the only one to see. Esmeralda, you were looking the other way at that one crypt that was there at the
Right.
doorway, and then you had
I'm
you
pretty
turned
sure that everything here knows we're here. We need to get to a place of sanctuary quickly.
Somewhere safe.
I like how you looked at me as you were speaking. That
Yeah,
you
you're not even
realized
here.
I'm not here and turned to Adam.
I know.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yes, let us go. We will not survive for sure.
Aster, do you know a place we can hide?
Yes.
Aster will kind of stop and turn and
Aster?
hi. Yes.
Are you all right?
Fine. We should go quickly.
Also, like, if Aster, if you were, let's say, for like the sake of argument, that you were perhaps a rapier and some other items, where would they be stashed? If you had lost them, where would be like a convenient place?
I really don't think that's the worst of our concerns right now. We should go.
Okay.
I highly disagree, but okay.
What she says.
Can I listen for anything else coming?
perception check.
Yeah.
I believe I have a sword. No, show the
17.
hilt to everyone.
17?
Yes.
Okay. With the 17, you notice that the bats in and around the area that you're in are slightly agitated, but probably because of all the noise that is happening
And all the daylight.
in this area. And currently, though, the sounds inside the catacombs, it has actually gone quite quiet, like unnervingly quiet. We should definitely go.
That's not a good sign.
Where to?
I'm imagining.
All right, where do we go? Where do we go? If we gotta leave, where?
Back the way we came.
Well, first off, we need to find the other two. Secondly, we need to find a place to respite. Thirdly, Aster, you know this place better than the rest of us. Why don't you lead us out?
Sure. Back the way we came and
Aster,
perhaps
are you
upstairs.
okay?
I'm fine. Fine. We shouldn't linger here.
Do we though backtrack the way that we came up? Because wouldn't they be if they know that we're here?
We should use the stones.
Wouldn't they be following us?
The
But
stones
there was a one teleporting thingy.
that will get us to a place far away from this area. At least I.
Also, another set of stairs that leads up. If we're looking for the others, up is probably the best way to go.
We should find them.
I say we go find our friends.
Loholt steps back in the hallway and opens a space for Aster to walk through.
Okay.
I mean, there is a quick way and there's a slow way. The quick way is to get caught in the same trap they did and then just be wherever they are. Or we could just go up the stairs. Okay, stairs.
We don't know exactly what happened to them. For all we know, they're pancakes.
That's true.
And we don't know that we will end up in the same spot that they did.
That's very true. Okay.
And remember, I don't know. I can't really feel it anymore because I had to do other things. But you know, that one person, Steve, is definitely coming this way. So we probably should go.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So stairs then?
Onward.
So
Stairs.
far, we found
Sure.
some sword.
Stairs.
We found Esmeralda. We don't know where Travas might be. But Rome and Sterling are still somewhere.
Something tells me that's a very rugged situation that they're in.
Could be.
Could be. I don't know.
Back the way we came.
Back.
Lead the way, Aster.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will
Laughing at his own joke. I hate him so
lead,
much.
lead the way back down the stairs.
We go.
And everyone else is ignoring the joke.
I'm ignoring it.
Actively ignoring.
Looked and I
Actively
smiled
ignoring.
at our friends.
You acknowledged it. You got my back.
All right. Okay, Aster, we're off to.
I will basically just backtrack us back down the corridor. I'm watching for that space that I know is like partway down the hall where it just drops off.
Yeah.
I'll take the rear.
Okay. All right. So you head down that hallway again. And I'm going to say, for the sake of brevity, that you remember where that space was, where it plummeted down the chute into the dungeon. You all managed to jump over that area. You come to stairs that head down. As you head down, you come back into the room with the fountain and the
Yes.
hourglass.
Yes.
Sorry, the bowl
With the
Teleporting thingy.
the marbles and the hourglass. In front of you is a door that is still open because you didn't close it, through which you can see a curtain that has been torn down and is laying down. That was, if you remember,
Yes, we tore that down.
tore that down earlier. And then there's a balcony that leads into the torture.
As I pass by, can I sleight of hand one of the gems from the sides of the table into my pocket?
Oh my god.
Give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Are they attached to the table?
I am about to do a sleight of hand check and let you know. 16.
Okay.
Give me a chisel check.
1 minute, please.
Okay.
Which gem?
This minute is sponsored by Ford's Gaming. You know what else Ford's Gaming creates? Hourglasses. You know how much hourglasses are worth? I don't, but you can find out at fordsgaming.com.
Forge getting hourglasses. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
What is happening right
I don't
now?
know. We're trying to help our sponsors.
I like it.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
13. Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Okay.
You shouldn't.
All right. No, I shouldn't. There was just a lot of other noises and things happening on the map. Okay. So what did you roll?
I rolled a 16.
Anybody have a higher than a 16 passive perception?
Higher than or
Yes.
16 right off?
Passive.
16 or higher.
Higher than a 16 passive. Yes.
I
You
do.
all watch. Those of you that do, Falfer stops and like grabs one, looks around, and starts to take that marble from the.
I don't think I would notice that because I'm paying attention down the hallway.
Okay.
Still.
So my passive perception is pretty high. Can I tell that they can tell what I was doing?
I would say that you notice them notice you.
Okay. What? We may never be back here again. And I'll just keep walking.
Okay, so you take one of the stones?
Listen,
purple one.
buddy, I've had your back for like a lot of this adventure. We have each other's back. So all I'm saying is, I want to cut.
I mean, that is totally fair. And
All right, carry on.
Okay. That's all. I'll just walk by.
Naga just watches the conversation, just kind of shrugs and just keeps going because he doesn't see the innate value of them other than them being teleportation things.
Where do we go from here?
And there's still a tall white flame in the brazier that's still,
In the middle? Okay.
yeah. But as you pull it out, nothing happens.
Right. Okay.
What color do you take?
The purple. I think there was a purple one, right? Or pink or purple one.
Let me just check real quick.
I wrote this down.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
Violet is what I
opal, peach,
believe.
ruby,
I
olive,
was,
violet. Oh.
What is that? I thought I heard that. Okay.
You did.
I did hear what I heard that.
You said a name and color, so I mean, listen, I had to.
That's good. Okay. So you take one. Okay. What did the rest of you do? Anything in this room? Are we moving on?
I think we're just following
Watching the behind.
I think
Aster.
I'm waiting for them to catch up, like at the balcony.
Okay.
Before it goes down.
You get to the balcony and you notice that there are still desiccated bodies floating in and bobbing in and out of the water that you had dispatched earlier. But it doesn't seem like there's anything else other than obviously the horrible visage of these kind of dungeon
The water
apparatuses.
receded about half a millimeter.
Yeah, not noticeable.
Thanks to a wonderful spell.
Yes. What do you do? I'm assuming you're gonna climb over and plop into the water.
I guess
Go back down.
Just climb over and pop into the water.
Okay. Can I just at least
We're getting back into the water.
Yes.
All right.
Can I at least get a marching order of you folks just on the grid there, just so I can know who and where everybody is?
I'll be close to Esther at the front.
Okay. Esther's leading the.
So we're on that balcony.
Aster.
Y'all lead.
Oh, that's not true.
I am right behind Dimitri in them.
Okay,
because I don't want to take my eyes off of Aster, and I don't want Dimitri to get charmed again.
Esmeralda, are you in the middle or closer to me in the rear?
I will be like kind of hanging out by Falford. I want to see what he's swiping
Okay,
during
and
as we're
Noggins?
walking and talking.
Nagas is middle. Nagas is behind Aster and Dimitri.
Yep, behind.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. That is our order.
Okay. All right. And you're back away from the party bit?
About 5-10 feet.
Okay, so you all climb over, scramble over the balcony. You're able to get down fairly easily, kind of like a hang drop, each of you, and you wade through over to that doorway. You then see a hallway, of course, that is 30 feet to a T. You know that goes to 2 dungeons, and the stairwell you were looking for, Aster, is directly ahead of you.
Would it be safe to note that we know the path that we took to avoid the teleportations?
For the sake of brevity, yes.
Brevity it is.
right.
Okay. You're able to navigate and you get to the foot of those stairs.
Okay.
You feel a bit of a draft kind of heading down this staircase. You know that you came down the stairs in order to get here, but they went up from the floor that you were at. And that is the floor that they disappeared from. What is your intention, Aster, as far as ascending the stairs?
I think Aster will stop just like one level up where we came from and just like look in the hallway real quick to make sure there's nothing like there.
Sure.
Before continuing up.
Sure. So you go up 80 feet, spiraling the entire way, through fluttering torches and iron sconces that illuminate the spiral staircase. A chill wind rushes down the circling stairway, seeming to kill the very heat of the torches. You get to that level, and you look out and you see that it is what you remember it being, which was a bit of a turn, and then that hallway that trap was in. But you're going to listen? Is that right?
Yeah, and just like peek around the corner.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Yeah. 5.
Okay. With a 5, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Seems safe.
She'll duck back into the stairwell then, and just turn to Dimitri and Noggins right behind her, and I suggest we continue up if looking for the others.
Right. Would there be somewhere that Esmeralda's gear would be kept? We probably shouldn't get too far without her having her things.
Would I know anywhere that might be stored?
Give me a history check.
Oh, that's much better. 21.
Okay, with a 21, you know that Cyrus is basically like the caretaker of Castle Ravenloft. And you imagine that he probably would have collected those. And if you were going to look anywhere, you may start looking in his quarters. Like, you remember that he actually tended to he had a lot of keepsakes. And so you think that maybe that would be where. And that was off that main hallway where you first came down into this space.
I'll stop again and actually maybe Cyrus, that fellow from earlier, might either have them or perhaps know where they are.
The one that you charmed.
Yes.
The one that's going to be angry once he finds out that he's been charmed.
Maybe.
But also the one who might still be charmed, or was that too long ago?
I think our time is long since past.
Well, then I do believe we should get her gear back.
If we can, I'd really like that because I'm feeling a little vulnerable without it.
This way then. And I will step out of the stairwell again, back towards that hall.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to try and find Esmeralda's stuff.
Yes.
Over to Shady and the Bot.
Shady and the Bot.
What have you been doing over the last hour?
So, I believe when we
name tag.
I've been making my own name. What is this?
What is? Oh no!
Oh, yes, yes.
Merry Christmas.
Did you cut this out? I'm just gonna set that right there.
That's amazing.
So I believe we were sitting together on that couch.
Yeah. So you guys are right over there,
side by side.
You were currently sitting on the couch. You're resting. Sterling, what were you doing during that hour?
Oh boy.
Right there, it's right there.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, there it is.
Move them over to here.
So we were sitting
in the order there.
Okay.
On the couch.
on the couch here, and we were rolling hit dice. I was rolling hit dice, and I'm also going to exchange some spell slots for some sorcery points.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that during our short rest. But I believe you said last time when the short rest was done that we had then synced time with them downstairs.
Yeah, you don't know though. That's fairly inconsequential at this point.
Okay.
But
So
and there were
guess-
two stairways, two spiral staircases side by side, one going down, one going up.
okay. So Sterling,
Don't they technically both go down?
Stop. You made that joke already last time.
Sorry. Well,
No patience.
I pick it up.
Sterling, are you still of the mind that we should be heading outside through the windows? Because I think we should head directly down the stairs.
Yeah, but we tried that. I was thinking, let's go out the window, across the roof. It's probably the most direct route.
And I was thinking that I can see at least 4 or 5 gargoyles directly out the window.
And they might not all be, the kind that move.
You don't look like you're ready for another fight, my friend.
I've had better days.
The way I see it, we have 3 options. 1, we remain here and wait for our friends to find us. Comfortable room, but there is the off chance that that vampire will return. 2, we head directly upstairs and find out what's going on up there. Or 3, we head down the stairs. 4, and much worse option, we could head out the window.
I sense a little bit of bias in your calculation. I still think going out the window is probably the best thing to do. I can't imagine the roof would attack us like the floor and the wall did.
I wouldn't count on it in this place. But I'm just thinking about it logically. If we came straight up through that, what did I call it? Some brilliant new name. An elevator, I believe I called it. If we came straight up that elevator, then presumably our party would be some 100 or 200 feet below us directly. And that descending staircase appears to go directly down. It may be our best bet to find our friends.
Listen, we can agree to disagree. I still think going downstairs is a bad idea, but I'll take your lead. But if the stairs or the floor or the walls or the ceiling or anything else attacks us, maybe we should try the roof.
Very well. If we encounter one more rogue rug, or suspicious painting, we'll turn around and head out the window. But for now, let's try the staircase directly down.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to confidently stride this way.
Yes.
And I'm going to give a kick to the smoldering burnt rug on the ground as I pass it.
Yeah.
And then I'll begin to walk straight down the staircase.
Okay. All right. You descend the staircase. And the description is the same. Fluttering torches illuminate this staircase, and you can feel as soon as you
can see the steps going. Shunk!
The party's reunited.
Yeah, and Sterling just going, no, roll!
Should have took the window.
Yeah, not yet.
Cue the Goonies.
So as soon as you kind of step into that staircase, you feel that there is a draft, probably from the windows up in this space, that go kind of all the way down this spiral staircase. You descend some 40 feet until you come to a different area.
Makes sense.
Within a castle that is large and quite.
In consideration, I'd like to try and move stealthily down the stairs.
Give me stealth
if
check,
possible. I think you're great at this one, Brandon.
Oh yes, disadvantage and all.
Yeah. That's a 16 for me.
Okay.
That's a 13.
Okay.
Not bad.
You start to come down the stairs, not echoing as much as you're typically used to, Sterling. You descend 40 feet to a landing. The stairs you can see continue down, and there is a door, a wooden door to your left, leading further into this floor.
By my calculations, we would have... Actually, in consideration, I was asleep. How high did we go up, would you say, on the elevator?
Well, let's see. Counting the amount of time and how quickly we were probably going, far, I'd say. We went pretty far.
And I would
And having looked out the window just now, I can tell you that we're above the roof.
Down we go then. The others were heading for the catacombs, so we'll keep going down.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we could check the door, yeah, but...
Do we hear anything?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, giant tube going up towards the sky. Nothing. Okay.
Nothing yet. All right. You continue down the stairs.
Yep.
They descend another 40 feet to another landing. Oh, geez, sorry. I just did something I wasn't supposed to.
Cheat on your taxes. Don't we all? No.
Cheat on taxes.
You're not wrong.
Oh, gosh. No.
I'll be keeping this.
To another door.
You definitely got a groan.
So you head down another 40 feet till you come to another landing with a door on the left.
Does it keep going down the staircase?
Yes.
We could try this one.
We could. But were we not further down, almost subterranean before?
Fair enough. We'll keep going down.
Okay. All right. You head down another 50 feet. This time. You notice it takes a little bit longer to get this distance until you get to an area actually that opens up into what you both remember to be the guest hall. You actually come down and you see the doors that led into the dining hall that you all first met Strahd in. And then it opens up to the right slightly.
Does it keep going down at all?
It keeps going down.
So this would be the ground level. Perhaps one more flight?
Yes, let's continue.
Okay.
We'll keep going down.
All right. Another, and this is a lot longer. 80 feet you descend. So almost double the last 4 levels. At this time, you all start to hear footsteps coming down the hallway or the stairway.
What? I'll quickly cover the light on the sword.
Yeah.
I hear something.
I can't see anything anymore.
Green flame immediately appears in my hand.
Okay.
What's that?
Well, all right. Well, if we're not concealing ourselves, then 30 feet of amber light.
As we're walking down, I just want to start whispering to Brandon. Sterling, you don't suppose that those buffoons would have gone and gotten themselves killed in our absence?
It is quite possible. I would not call them buffoons necessarily. I think of them as friends.
I so badly
They're not-
want to shout, I heard that, but I'm sure that we're
not-
pretty far away.
Did we hear it? Yeah, I would say at this point, for the sake of brevity, you
Okay.
hear a familiar voice. You know it's there.
I heard that.
They're not mutually exclusive,
I know.
and that sounds like Esmeralda.
I'll turn to the other party members who are with me and I'll go, you don't suppose the other buffoons up there got trouble and hurt themselves while they were away from the rest of the party, do you? Loud enough so they can hear me.
Yeah. You all meet now in the stairway leading into where you first got into the staircase. And so now you are both all together. Welcome back.
Hey.
Split.
Loholt wipes a bit of the dust and blood off of his, and then walks over to Sterling and clank.
They are not an illusion. They are not shape changers, correct? So you see a Noggins is just staring at them.
As a perception check, let's say.
He's got true sight.
Great.
He's got true sight, so we'll see through it.
Do you have true sight?
Yeah. Hi, dark gift.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hi.
They look like them. Let's just say with true sight, they look like them.
Okay. So yeah, I think the flame is still up, and as they're starting to be buddy buddy, you can see Noggins just stares for a moment and he goes, "Okay, okay."
I'm half hug. I lean back. Are you certain?
Yeah.
Squeeze again.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
We found this.
Oh yeah, no, I was there.
But where's the rest
Amazing!
of
You
it?
found a broken sword.
It's the sun sword.
Well,
That piece of garbage is the sun sword.
What do you mean, that piece of garbage? This is the reason we came. What did you guys accomplish?
The whole reason
We took
I
on a
almost
full
got
vampire.
drowned in face meat water.
Pictures are.
We're not talking about the face meat.
well, I can tell
I will
that
stop talking about the face meat when I get my shit back.
I'm already a vegan. I don't want to talk about more meat that I don't want to eat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still a little salty.
All I see is a broken sword.
this has the remnants of some sort of power. I think that just given time, it can be used. But I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I'll step up to Sterling, and I'll say, Sterling, I think you should be the one who uses this.
Are you?
Split personality over there.
Well, no, he's proven himself, and as far as weaponry goes, I'm quite comfortable with the sword I have, Morrison.
Yes, Sterling, you should carry it. I'll bring it to you. I grab it from his hand and bring it to Sterling in front of it. And reluctantly give it to him and go, no, he's right. You're probably the one who deserves it.
All right.
Now none of us can hold it.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah, give
I
it
feel
some
like we should
time.
have done something ceremonial or something.
I just feel like there's a when
We all just start doing this.
we just mouth that, like we just do our own little musical sound effect as it's handed over.
Yeah, I'll even do like a quick little prestidigitation
First roll with the new dice.
to give it a little glow as I give it over.
Nice.
Wait, what are you rolling for?
Anybody passive perceptions real quick?
Oh, 16.
I'll add those
19.
to my DM screen as soon as I
15.
17 for me.
17.
16 for me.
Who's over
19.
17?
13.
How many people are over 17?
Nope.
Just you?
Sorry.
Ew.
18?
18, yeah.
Wow. You hear like tiptoed footsteps as you all have been yelling at each other in the stairwell down the hall past that trap that you were in.
I like to call it reuniting.
you got my passive correct.
What was yours?
19.
You hear it too.
As I'm about to pass the sword to Sterling, I go, here, hold this. Someone is coming.
Sword drawn, standing at where? Where?
Do I?
Further in from the way that you originally came.
Okay.
Oh, can we go? We do go.
Is it-
Let's go.
Yeah. At least take cover behind something is whatever we
Yeah,
this thing
is
passes.
there space for cover? Like, what are we looking
Yeah,
at?
so what I'm going to do is bring back the other map,
Bring back.
which is not that one. And it's not going to be that one. Pass me that because we don't need these anymore. Well, for now. Beetle and Grim.
It's this map here, right?
Is it this one, Jay?
No, it might be under that one. Let me just.
I don't think there's another one under this one.
All of them are double.
Catacombs.
No, that's further stuff. That's the courtyard.
Cool.
I just moved that.
And this
Ow.
moment is brought to you by World Anvil.
Did you know that in every new set of forged gaming dice, they include really cool stickers?
What kind of stickers?
Really cool one.
Yes, I love stickers.
This you can't see yet.
Oh, no, wait,
No,
wait.
you can't see.
Oh, as in you don't want us to.
Yeah, no. But this one, these maps are awesome. This moment should be brought also by Beetle and Grim.
Ah, Beetle and Grim. That's right.
Heck yeah. They have the map
should
of
want to
the
get the
entire
roll-ish
freaking
bag.
castle.
The rolling it, the
Yes.
bean bags, you throw them at the players. It's awesome.
That
Throwing things at players.
so fun.
Here it
So
is.
many maps.
Like 30 something maps. I can't remember. 35, I think.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
They're huge.
Let's go this way. It makes running Curse of Strahd a lot easier.
Yes, yes,
It
yes.
really does. Okay, I need a marching order.
Same.
This is the staircase you're coming up.
Right.
This was where that trap lifted. As you look around the corner, you see that this area here is still empty. So that trap is still
up.
somewhere up.
It's
Yeah.
been triggered still.
Yes, it is still somewhat triggered. I'd like a marching order down the stairs and through here, please. Who is leading
I
the
want to
way?
be. I want to be towards the front because I am hella stealthy.
Okay. Who else?
I was close to the front too, and
I was in the middle.
Aster, do you still want to be
That's
close to the
fine.
front at this point?
Yeah.
And
However-
the backward.
stealth is the name of the game.
I mean, if people are moving ahead of me, I'm gonna let them.
Okay, so how far back do you want to be, Aster?
Probably the middle.
Okay.
Roan will take the middle as well.
Where so Sterling would be in
We're starting this. Yeah, so this is the front of the party right now.
Oh, I see.
This is the front.
Okay.
So Sterling, where do you want to be?
I usually like to be close to the front, but it seems like there's a lot of people at the front.
Yeah. So you're still taking.
I guess the issue. I mean, obviously, map is one thing for us, but the other one is we met the group, and then what became the front when we met the group.
Yeah, you can all kind of squeeze past each other depending on how you want to.
Okay.
How you want to go in?
The stairs, they're coming down.
Gotcha.
I'll stand
They're
back
coming down this way. Okay, so that's the way that you guys will continue. Cool. Okay, so you look down this corridor. You see that there is a closed wooden door. There is that opening where the other part of the trap
Went up.
came down. So there is currently a stone, a counterweight here that went down when this went up. So you can see that cinder block, that massive 10 by 10 foot cinder block is still there.
So there's technically no hole here for us to go into.
Correct.
Okay.
And then there's a doorway here.
Right.
And where the footsteps are coming from.
That area.
Is there a rope that's attached to that counterweight?
You can't see. It's like the ceiling. It goes up to the ceiling, so you can't see what is up.
Well, Dimitri and Esmeralda are first to see what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah. So if there's a way to like stealthily try to find cover, because I want to see who's coming.
Sure. So you can cross 5, 10, 15, 20 to the closed door that leads to. You don't know this actually because you've never been in this area before. You took the shortcut to the dungeon. And so you're at a door. I'm assuming Dimitri comes up beside you and you all kind of explain or describe the fact that there is a hallway on the other side of this that is 20 by like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet. There is a doorway that, I'll tell you what it looks like. But basically, there's a large hallway on the other side of this.
What I want to do is I want to be a little ahead, but not further than 30 feet so I could minor illusion like what I'm seeing to everybody else.
Okay.
Without having to say anything.
So you just kind of crack the door open a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
And this hallway will have been familiar to me.
It's familiar to everybody but Noggins and Esmeralda.
Okay.
Yes. What you see
through there
is this hall stands in deadly silence. Heavy beams support a sagging 10-foot high ceiling. Fog clings to the floor, obscuring everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. A giant shadow. No, that is not the case anymore. You do see that there is a double door to your left, and there's 3 individual doors on this wall. There is one here, and then one here. And then, of course, the big portcullis that leads into the wine cellar at the end of the hall, and then those stairs that go back up and out further down that hallway.
And sorry, just so I'm understanding.
Sure.
Whatever these footsteps are coming from, it's coming from the way we need to technically go.
It's through this doorway in this hall somewhere. That's where you heard it.
Gotcha.
But currently, there's nobody visible in this hallway.
Okay.
Would this be something where like we suspect somebody is invisible and walking through based on the sound and the proximity? Or does it seem like it's just further away and we don't
give me a
see it?
perception check to see if you can tell, because you didn't hear it the first time.
Okay. 21.
With a 21, you do not hear anything in your immediate vicinity, but you definitely hear something in one of the rooms adjacent to this hallway.
Across the way.
Across the way.
Not through the double doors, but through the other side?
Through one of the 2 single doors on the left.
So what I will do in the minor illusion, I'll like hold my finger as like a shh to my mouth. And then when I create the minor illusion, you see just like the glowing outlines of footsteps. And then there's like the one of the 3 doors starts glowing, like each one.
What do you do?
Are you, sorry, just so I understand, are you identifying which door you heard it in through your minor illusion?
I'll put up that minor illusion and with like, let's say, and then I'll drop it, and with message, I'll say to you, Falfer, The sound is coming from one of those doors.
From inside the house.
Okay. Thank you. So, yeah, the sound is coming from one of those doors. Can I identify which one clearly since she told me?
Give me a perception check with advantage. Actually, add her perception to your perception now because she's pinpointed it a bit more.
Plus 8, 20. What's that? 8.
What's your bonus?
20.
My bonus
Yeah.
is a +6.
So 27.
Okay, with a 27. All right. With a 27, you absolutely hear it coming from the door right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Straight ahead.
Coming from, or just wandering around?
Like, do I notice it that it's coming towards us?
No. It's in that room. In that room, there's
shuffling.
shuffling happening.
Okay.
And you can tell it's like silenced shuffling.
Okay.
Like somebody's trying to be quiet. It's not.
I look over at Aster and go, is that where we need to go to get her stuff?
Would that be the correct room? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yes, it's probably just Cyrus in there, if I had to guess.
Let's take it.
Well, we can't linger. We have to get out of here. Let's move.
Yes.
And then because I use message, Falfor, you can respond back to me if you choose to, if like what you guys want to do.
Great. Let's go. You're at the front. You get to the door, and we'll have your back. Or I can.
Well, I have something that might help. Or if we want to do this really quickly, he's gonna. I mean,
sure.
Hold on. This might. I'm gonna do something that's going to be what's the word? Detrimental to you all if you try to see through it, or you won't really be able to. Just 1 second. And I'm going to slowly start to do the creep, and head towards that door. And I'm going to open it very slightly. Try to do it as quietly as possible.
Stealth check.
Sorry. So just to be clear, the door. Sorry, Jay. So this door here or this door here we're getting through?
So this door is the door you heard the shuffling and the noise.
And you're going, and Omega, you're going to the door with where the shuffling is, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're there. You're there.
I got a 22.
For stealth, okay. All right.
As I open the door, I'm not going to even try to figure out. Wait, is that concentrate? Yeah, dang it. Okay. I'm not going to try to figure out who's in there, what might be the problem. I'm just going to stick the tip. I hate that. The top of my staff is just going to poke it a little bit, and I'm going to immediately cast Fog Cloud.
Okay. Okay.
It is going to be a 20-foot radius, which is a 40-foot diameter, just fog immediately.
Yeah.
But I'll be able to see through it.
Okay.
So that's what you meant by none of us will be able to actually. Okay.
So you open up. So you open up the room. As you open it, you see what's in the room before you cast it. Like you're not casting blindly into the room.
Yeah, I'm kind of casting blindly into the room.
Okay, so you just open it up and you cast it. Okay. Can you
With
give
my intent is to cast Fog Cloud. I don't want to know what's in there. I don't want to know if Cyrus. I want to make sure that Cyrus can't see immediately what's going on, and I want to try to slip in and look for Esmeralda's stuff.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, can you give me a? Can you just read the description of
Fog Cloud?
Yeah.
You create a 20-foot radius sphere of frogs centered on a point within range. The sphere spreads around corners and the area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it.
Okay.
So heavily obscured.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
yeah, it's heavily obscured, but but I'll be fine.
Okay. As you cast it, you don't hear anything coming or emanating from that room, sound, movement, anything. It just, you cast it and it's there. You look into the room and you see that this 20-foot square room is filled wall to wall with clutter. A long sagging bed sits to one side under a huge faded tapestry that depicts Castle Ravenloft. Dusty lanterns sit in various places, and bright curtains are draped haphazardly about the room. Thousands of pieces of junk cover the floor. Broken swords, crumpled shields, and helmets lie in piles about.
Do I see anything like a chest or anything that might have her stuff in it, or even if it's out?
Investigation check.
Okay.
And do you see the person in there?
You don't.
But I don't see. Oh, that's a problem.
You don't see anybody in there.
As I look, I can go. No one's in here. But we heard footsteps.
Mm-hmm. You heard movement in that room.
Do I think something's invisible?
Well, you'd be able to see it with true sight.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
It's something on the ethereal.
No.
Jay, you're giving me heart palpitations.
Those are all the options.
Is there a trap door or such thing behind where we think that this thing maybe?
Just waiting for someone to like swing down.
Are you? Well, yeah. So
If I,
have you looked up?
I mean, I'm just gonna say that if I don't, yes, I mean,
are
I
you all
have.
yelling this across the way to not get
no.
the
We're trying to
person
help
at the door?
We're trying to help CB the player.
No. Yeah. No.
No. If one, I don't see anybody. Two, no one's invisible. No one's on the ethereal, and it seems like it's empty. Then I'm going to drop the fog cloud, so they can see.
Okay. You drop.
It was to get a jump on Cyrus if Cyrus was in there, but Cyrus isn't in there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There you can tell.
So that I can tell. So
Yeah.
he will go out.
What was your
That was
investigation
flameless.
check again? Did you do one?
I rolled a 14, which makes it a 13.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. It's a lot of clutter. You don't see anything that directly looks like Esmeralda's stuff that you recognize, but there's a lot of stuff in here.
Is the fog cloud gone?
Yeah.
From what you
I
can
just
see
dropped
from
it.
across the hallway, yes. Did you want to join him across the hall?
Heck yeah, I'll just run in there and start rummaging.
Okay, so you kind of burst past Noggins. Give me an investigation check, please.
Okie dokie.
I'll follow behind and sort of be a sentry in the hallway, just monitoring if anything happens.
Sterling, where would you like to go while this is happening?
I'll be next to Dimitri, also sentrying.
Aster?
23.
I'm just gonna like stick my head in the door. I'm less looking for Ez's stuff and more just keeping an eye out to see if Cyrus is moving around in there.
Okay, sorry, what did you get for your investigation?
23.
23.
Yeah, I got a +7 on that.
That was good. Give me 1 second, I just need to do something.
Where do you want to be?
Yeah, the doorway looks good to me. I think that Sterling and I have done our part.
And I will stay at the top of the stairs, listening both up and down. Both ways.
Are we, are any of us damaged in any significant way from the previous contests?
I believe I speak on behalf of everyone here. Yes.
I think Sterling's actually at max health right now.
Who's showing damage actually? Just as while doing this, if you all can kind of describe
As it definitely is.
your level of.
I'm at max of what my current max health is.
So 10.
Almost half of what it's supposed to be.
So you don't look damaged.
But
I don't look damaged, no.
Yeah. Ez is kind of beat up. She's limping slightly, but hanging in there. But she's not looking good.
I might look like I've gone through a fireball.
You're all singed.
yeah, I look sort of half okay.
Yeah, my bruises are like violet, but so am I. So you can't tell. But I'm in.
I don't look damaged, but my clothes look burnt, I suppose would be the...
The shiny silver plate.
Who looks? Then who looks? There's 8. There's 8 of us.
Yeah.
So I need 2 people to volunteer not to get something.
Oh.
I volunteer.
Okay.
That's tribute.
I volunteer not to get something then.
Physically, Aster looks fine.
So Sterling,
Just emotionally damaged.
Yeah, Sterling
On the verge of an
seems
emotional
fine.
breakdown, but physically
That's
fine.
fair. So Sterling and Aster probably look the best right now.
Sterling and Roan would look the best.
But you said you look burnt.
Oh yeah, I look totally unhurt except my clothes look burnt. That's true.
Gotcha. Okay. Well. Okay. Noted. Then as I step back because I don't think I see anything, and as Murder starts to go in, you'll just see me. You just hear me whispering, and you all will like even through your mind blank because it's this flavor. You all just have like a thought of something very nice, like a moment that just makes you feel good. Well, I guess I'm not targeting you. Never mind. The rest of us are gonna get a mass cure wounds though,
Ooh, tasty.
because I have a 5th level that I should probably use.
Ooh.
Shiny.
That's going to be awesome.
Oh, esports. What is math?
So subject to all hate.
22, 27.
Wow, dude.
That's a D4. That's 1. 28 points of healing to everyone but Shady and the bot.
Wow.
I'm at my new current max because I got reduced by 3.
Yeah. Same.
All right.
Thank you, Noggins. Appreciate it.
Thank
Couple
you.
things happen.
Welcome.
Esmeralda, you burst into the room. Put her into the room, please.
She's right here. Oh, in here?
She is? Okay, yeah. You get in, there's clutter everywhere, and you start scanning very, very clearly, very cautiously. As you kind of scan past an area, there are like draped curtains everywhere. You notice one of the curtains shift slightly. Like something is under it in the left corner.
Okay.
Then, just to your right on the ground, you see some of your things poking out from beneath another curtain just at your feet, to your right.
I'm going to grab my stuff first, very quietly. I'm going to turn to Noggins. And with message, say, there's something behind.
Give me a sleight of hand check to grab your stuff quietly.
So message requires you to whisper it.
And
Oh, that's right. You know what?
And it
I'm just
doesn't
gonna
go both
point-
ways.
Well, they could respond to it.
Can they?
But I'm going to point to the curtain.
yeah.
And I'm going to make those little like feet moving motions with my fingers.
Whisper.
And I'm going to point to the curtain and then like quiet motion. After I grab my stuff, which I'm rolling stealth now, and I rolled a 25 for sleight of hand.
For sleight of hand. Okay.
Yeah.
With the 25, you're able to kind of grab your things quietly, and you don't see that thing move at all again. It moved slightly just for a second, but it just looks like a pile of stuff. So it's not a human shape, but you saw like it shudder slightly. At that moment, Aster, you hear a whisper in your ear.
Wait, where is she? She's there. No, she's
Right there.
there.
Yeah. You hear a whisper in your ear. I'm sending you what the message is. In a hushed tone. And you look and nobody's there.
Kill them. Kill them. Stop.
Esmeralda, you now have your stuff in your hand. What do you do? What do you and Noggins do?
I'm going to probably slowly back out of that room
Okay.
and hurriedly try to put my armor on.
Okay.
It's leather armor.
A leather armor? That's medium, right? Or light? That's light.
It's light.
Light. 1 minute.
Cool.
Okay.
As Murder's backing it, I guess make sure they get out.
Yeah.
And I'll just keep my staff pointed at that curtain.
Yeah.
If someone's hiding to hide from us versus hiding to get a jump, regardless,
just going to wait. And then once she gets out, he's just going to back up and close the door.
Okay. Yeah. And you notice, I would say that in that moment, you notice that you don't notice what Esmeralda pointed at. Like, she pointed in that corner and you're just seeing piles of junk. But you know the area, and so you look for movement. You don't see anything there, but it doesn't look like there's any immediate danger as you close the door.
Great.
Okay, what do you all do?
I'm still staying vigilant on the stairs.
Okay.
Could we get a move?
Aster
on
is like
this?
looking around and trying to like inch her way towards the exit.
Okay, so Aster, the way that you came in to Castle
Yes.
Agamotto? Okay. Aster starts to move that way.
That way?
Yeah.
I
How far are you going to go, Aster?
Pretty much to the end of the hall before it turns, like right before
yeah.
the portcullis.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Down to here. Oh, and that's the hallway up. So Aster starts moving quite quickly and hurriedly to the stairway.
Yeah. She looks like she's in a hurry.
Yeah.
Do we just follow her?
Where is
you
she
guys.
going?
back the way we came. It looks. If we're down here,
You know, a suspicious individual might find that suspicious.
Loholt looks back down the hallway. She is behaving differently.
And the fact that we have two new individuals who just suddenly appeared as Esmeralda and Travas disappeared.
Are we still stuck on that? That was like a whole 3 episodes ago.
When I noticed her spur past the hallway,
half a day ago. Sorry.
when I noticed her spur past the hallway there, can I insight how?
Yeah. Give me an insight check. Sure. I mean, again. Aster said that it's pretty clear she's not happy, that she's hurriedly moving. So you already know that there's a sense of urgency. But what was your insight?
14, and what I'm trying to determine is if she's spooked beyond just being here.
Okay, Aster, what does he get from a 14? Anything additional other than you hurriedly moving in that direction?
She definitely looks like panicked, like blood drained from her face. Like, not that she has a lot of color to begin with, but just pale and is like very skittishly looking around and is like trying to get out quickly. And no longer seems to care if she leaves Eds behind because she's putting armor on.
I see. All right.
As you're running, as you start running that way, Rowan's gonna just yell, or call it, "Where are you going?"
Out, which we should all be doing.
I trust her, and I'm gonna go.
Yep.
Yeah, August is going to just make sure Esmeralda gets her armor on, but then he's going to immediately start following because he wants to get out too.
Okay.
Okay.
So you all start heading that way.
So that's 1 minute.
So you all wait the minute, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
If she's gone in that minute, though, you shouldn't get pretty
Aster,
far.
do you keep going, or do you stop at the foot of the stairs waiting for Esmeralda to finish putting her armor on?
She'll stop at the base of the stairs if nobody is following, but she's definitely like looking around and she's like
Let's get a move on.
trying to get moving. Yeah.
I'm gonna weave through the crowd and go up to her. I lean in, and I say, "You're not alone in this. We will not leave you, and we will protect you, even if it means giving up our own lives. And you should not feel guilty for that. That's what we do."
And she'll just
I will attempt to calm her with persuasion or something, or with sincerity.
Yeah, you don't need to roll for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, how do you respond to that, Aster?
I appreciate that, but let's just say this it's not always so simple.
What has
I
changed?
thought to do the same last time.
Do you trust me?
Honestly, I don't know.
I trust you, and trust needs to go 2 ways, which means if something has changed, you need to let us know so that we can help you. Keeping information hidden is one way to get yourself in trouble or to get us in trouble. Trust us.
I can hear him.
He is haunting you.
I don't know if it's all in my head or if we just can't see him or But I've heard him
So what I'm actually doing,
twice now.
so what I'm doing while I'm talking to her, while trying to calm her down, is I'm actually also trying to buy time for Esmeralda,
Yeah.
so that she doesn't focus in the echo chamber while Esmeralda's putting her armor on.
Okay.
And when I see as he basically doing the last buckle strap, whatever, I'll be like, "You can lead the way out. I believe it is fair to say that we're all about to leave."
You guys are still here as I like look up.
Come on, Izzy, let's go.
All right. And I just take a second and just like kiss the rapier that I have back in my hand now that I miss so much. And yes, we are moving forward.
That is totally gross. You kill people with that. Let's go.
Okay.
I know.
As you all start to move again, Aster, you turn from Loholt and you look up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, you see a silhouette of an individual standing at the top. Just not moving, hands at their side, looking down the stairs towards you, but all you see is the silhouette of that person.
Do we see any
I
of that
think
when we're...
Aster has like
so-
turned and taken a step and has probably just like come to a dead stop.
Yeah, so basically what happened is you came up, you were talking to Aster here.
Yeah.
You were talking to each other. Yeah. As you all start to move in this direction,
Yeah.
Aster turns the corner, looks up and sees this person standing at the top of the stairs.
She freezes.
So yeah, I'm assuming
You said she
Yes.
freezed, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll immediately like. Do I recognize anything at all? Do I see anything?
Well, if you were to look up, you
No,
see
do I
her
see her like
Yeah,
do that?
yeah, you see-
Immediately, we'll stand in front and just look up.
Okay,
holding
you
my
see the
sword
same
up.
thing. You see an individual standing at the top of the stairs.
How high is it? 20, 30.
Perception check for me, please. From both of you.
I've got 30-foot light off my blade.
Yeah.
Perception,
Yeah.
18.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
And I'll extend the light through the blade forward.
Okay. You see. Oh god. Sorry. There's a lot of stuff on the ground here.
You see a brand new character sheet. Fill it out for me.
At the top of the stairs, you see a individual. It looks like a feminine shape. And the first thing you notice is a stark white dress that flows and it touches the ground, sleeveless, with long white gloves that come up to just above the elbow. You see dark, beautiful, almost like chocolate skin with a gold headpiece and dark hair that comes over the face, completely covering the face. And this individual stands completely still, hands at her side, head cocked, looking in your direction with this countenance of certainty and boldness, and just stands her ground at the top of the stairs.
Is the vibe hostile? That's what we want to know.
Insight check. You can bring Esmeralda up, currently looking up in that direction.
And I want to let Aster and stuff react, but are we back on ground level or are we still underneath?
These stairs take you up to ground level where, you don't know actually. Survival check for you. Unless you want to ask someone. But you've never been here.
No, I think he's going to do a general, and I'm just trying to remember, like, I know we went down like a bunch of steps. I just can't tell if we are underneath ground level or are we back on
survival check.
above. 19.
Okay. With a 19, you get the sense that you've obviously be coming up. You don't think that you're at ground level, but you think that this stairs will probably bring you up to it.
Okay, that changes a potential thing.
This is the character that you see at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
The hair's covering her face.
Yeah, but her hair is over her face. People at Zoom, sorry, I don't know if you saw that.
As the ember light flows, trying to penetrate the weaves of darkness that her hair creates, I'll lean just slightly over without taking my eyes off of this being. I say to Aster, Your call.
Would I recognize her?
History check
There we go.
with disadvantage.
I will also say at this point that I only rolled a 10 on that vibe check. So
Oh, it's not good. It's a 4. That's a 4.
Well, it sounds like that's enough.
Okay.
It's level 1.
With the 4, no, you don't remember this individual.
Does she we're just in the standstill right now?
Yeah, currently.
Can I come up behind and try to identify the lady on the stairs?
Yeah, you don't like this.
Have you guys told us back here that there's someone at the stairs?
Everybody's just stopped looking at the stairs.
Yeah,
You guys
it's
do
like-
what you want to do.
Yeah, like assuming that she's responded the way she has, like in a sense of like a deer in the headlights type scenario.
Okay.
Be like, okay.
At the
well,
very back, Roan's going to be like, is there a reason we've stopped?
Yes, we have an obstacle to undo.
there's someone at the top of the stairs.
Sterling, about that window.
Window is up much higher. We would have to go up the stairs to get to it if that's what you're talking about.
At this point, those that are looking up the stairs, in the amber glow of your blade, you see 2 individuals crawl up beside this individual. These look like, you've seen these a lot, spawn who are kind of feral and rabid and kind of like slink up almost like dogs and sit on either side of this individual, and she lifts her hands for the first time. You see movement, and very gracefully places her hands on either head of these individuals beside her.
very goes are the Gozerian.
Loholt reaches behind his cloak, and you see him grab this like javelin that has a little bit of electricity come from it, and he says, "It appears we have a departing party, a going away present at the top of the stairs." And I look at her and say, "If certain finality to your death you seek, then try to stop us or leave."
She goes like this, takes her hands off, and the creatures go, "Wah!" and they start coming down the stairs. I'd like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Again.
Sweet.
Here we go.
Dang. That's a low roll.
Not bad.
14 for me.
Okay, let's, Sterling,
I already rolled.
12.
12. Dimitri got a 1,
It's a dirty one.
right on brand. Falfer,
I rolled
10.
2.
Rome,
8.
Esmeralda,
14.
I'm at the back. I'll be fine. It's fine.
Noggins,
This is fine.
13.
Aster,
11.
Y'all.
Hey, that's way better than I have rolled in like 5 rounds of initiative. So
There.
Okay. All right. Esmeralda, you are first.
What?
Sorry?
Okay.
Oh, 18. Sorry, I didn't. You're not in the. You don't have a.
Sorry, it's
You don't have a character.
matter.
Yeah, no. So you don't have a character.
I died.
in the, you don't have a character in the
I rolled
actual
12 plus 6 is 18. I have
in the
a
actual thing. So that's why. Sorry. What was it?
18.
18.
Thank you, alertness feat.
Got it. Okay, so you are first, and then Esmeralda, you are on deck.
Okay, I have this piece of equipment or magic item that thank you to the RealmSmith.
Yeah, the Discordians.
Folks, they gave gave me a javelin of lightning.
Okay.
I unfortunately do not know how to operate it by card wise because I don't know what it is. They've just given to me. So if someone can look up javelin of lightning,
Yes,
I would
will.
like to throw it at her.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
D&D Beyond. 4 rules. What is it? Javelin of
Javelin
lightning?
of lightning.
Javelin of lightning.
I think you should eat a shroom.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. There. Okay.
This javelin is a magical item, magical weapon. When you hurl it and speak its command word, it transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide that extends out from you to a target within 120 feet. Each creature in the line, excluding you, and the target must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 46 lightning damage. On a failed save, that's half as much. on a successful one. The lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target. Make a ranged weapon attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning damage.
Okay, so knowing what that is then, is it possible for me to hold the lightning javelin until they start to move in, until I get a better lineup on them?
Yeah, you can ready that. It's 5 feet.
I'll ready it.
Yeah.
I guess that's how they're going to be set up, right?
Yeah.
Because then eventually they're going to come down. Whatever.
Maybe.
So I'll just, I guess what I'll do is I'll hold the javelin until, and then for bonus action, I will twist fate a little bit with my my cog of time, and you see him just like as he's holding the lightning slows down, and the energy just crackles fast and slows down again, and a little bit of spark hits Esmeralda, and I'm going to give you my last bardic inspiration, which you can use any which way you'd like, Nara, except for remember that you can use it to increase the speed, the casting time of your spells. Which might be useful for bonus action, reaction, and or yada yada. That's what bonus
Loholt
action.
is literally never going to give that to the healer of the group.
Actually, you know what? No, you're right. You're right.
Nope, it's too late. It goes down. Nope, it goes down.
You should give it to.
It
gets money.
No, actually, I was actually thinking about giving it to Omega, and for some reason, I don't know what the spellcasters are of the group, so I will give it to Omega because instant speed. Healing word is a good thing right now. So yes. So this time, Noggins, the spark will go past Esmeralda and it'll hit your scythe and then empower the scythe with speed, and you suddenly gain a perception of time that you'd never had before.
I don't like this.
Bonus action done. No movement. I'll hold my ground, making sure everyone's safe, and then hold my action for lightning throw.
Okay, done. Esmeralda, you're up.
Have these dogs started to move towards us down the stairs?
Well, they've moved forward like they're going to. One sec. Sorry. For you, what is the action?
The action is as soon as another one reaches in front of me or gets into this line, I'll throw so I get 2.
Okay.
She's standing there. So
Yes.
one gets in front of her to come down the stairs and we'll drop it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Ez.
Ez is ready for a fight now that she's got all her stuff. So a bonus action starts a blade song. So everybody all of a sudden hears a legally distinct version of Thunderstruck start to echo through this staircase. And I see these dogs coming. I'm ready. So I'm going to run towards those dogs actually, and I'm going to do a multi-attack.
Okay, so you are running towards them.
Which side?
Yes.
Okay.
So how far away are these? Can I just like snick, like between one and the other?
25 feet.
Yep.
You can stand immediately in front of the main one.
Don't.
And hit either one, or you can go in front of the one on the right, and just be 2. Do you want access to all 3 or just 2?
There's 2 dogs or 3 dogs?
No, so there's 2 vampire spawn who they aren't dogs, they're actually humanoids.
Oh,
they were acting rabid like dogs.
Gotcha.
They were on all 4s. But then there is the main individual in the middle in the white dress.
But if you go,
I'm gonna go towards the spawn.
Okay. So towards the spawn.
Towards the spawn.
Okay.
And so I'm going to attack the first one with my rapier. Let's say the one on the left. And that is, hold on, let me pull this up on the sheet. That is a 19 to hit.
Sorry. That is a hit.
You've been
Legally, distinctly thunderstruck.
Wonderstruck.
That's 12 points for the piercing damage for the first one.
Is that magic piercing?
What's that?
Is that magical?
No, it's piercing damage.
Got it.
Your rapier's not magical?
No, it's just a regular rapier.
Yeah.
We have
Although,
one to give to you. We have
Discord.
we have one to give to you. We just have you can't attune to it yet.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so same dog. I'm going to attack with the rapier again.
Yep.
Ooh, and that is a nat 20 to hit.
Woo!
So how do you do that again, Jay? Do you roll
Full
the die
damage
twice?
on the first dice, and then roll the second one and add that.
I like that.
Okay.
So your rapier's probably D8. Is it D8? Or D6?
It's a D8 plus 5.
8 plus 5.
Okay,
Plus your damage bonus. Or does that include the 5?
The 5 is the damage,
Okay.
not the bonus. So it's a D8 plus 5. So I rolled 10 points. So is that 20?
Sorry,
You double
so
it, or
eight-
do I roll twice?
8 plus 5 is your damage bonus, correct?
Yes.
So 13
you just do
plus
this-
whatever you roll.
Oh,
What did
okay.
you roll?
I rolled a 5.
So 18. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Got it.
18.
Okay, and then for the other dog, I'm going to go and hit with my short sword.
You can't
15.
you can't hit the other dog. You can only
You can't. So if you were in the middle,
Oh, I thought you said.
yeah. If you want access to all three, the two individuals are split by the person in the middle. So,
Got it. No, I'll stay to the side, and
Okay.
I'll attack the same one a third time. But that is a 16 to hit. Does
That's a
that
hit.
nice.
All right.
And you could tell that these aren't all doing as much damage as you'd hoped with your rapier, obviously.
And that is a short sword. That is. Sorry, I rolled the wrong die for that.
I had a thunderstruck struck in my head.
13 points for the short sword.
Got it. Okay.
And that is it for me.
All right. And as you start poking this creature, the one beside is just like looking down at you. You watch as she kind of like turns her head, her dark hair still in front of her, and you can tell that she's wearing this like thick sort of choker necklace with a tiara that's really thick, broad across her head, but you can see kind of past her dark hair, and she smiles and you see fangs distinctly. And she is wearing this white wedding dress with long gloves, but you can see that this wedding dress is quite soiled and old and tattered.
I smile back at her.
Okay. All right. The creature in front of you, as you start to poke, she's you watch as some of those wounds begin to heal back.
I hate these guys.
And that one lunges at you and is going to attack. That is a 14 to hit. Assuming
Does
that
not
does not hit. The next one is a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
As it's obviously having a hard time kind of attacking you while you're poking it with your sword.
Might want to get a refund on those forge dice.
I rolled a natural 20 earlier when I'm at it.
I know.
This one is going to rush past.
Okay.
You get an attack of opportunity, but it's your reaction. Do you want your attack of opportunity, Nora?
Yes.
On the other one, take it. But that is your reaction for the turn.
Okay.
For the round.
That is a 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Well, Jason, hold on.
For 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay, got it. You can go ahead and
And
do
as
your-
she like lickety split with the rapier, then the slow electricity, then I'll spin this javelin up to the top and shout, "Eat it!" which is the magic word.
okay.
And this javelin goes flinging up the stairs, and then it just crackles and turns into this like streaking bolt of electricity hitting, going through the two of them. And I make an attack roll on each, correct? Yes, that's right. It's a ranged attack.
Yes.
So for 13, 14.
Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make a DC 13 dexterity save.
Right, go ahead.
Natural 20.
For the
So they take half of 46.
So you got-
so that spawn in front takes half of 46.
And what does she get? She gets to roll too.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second.
46.
So let's do that one first.
Yeah. 13, and 6 is 18.
18 points of
18 lightning damage.
18 lightning damage as it gets racked with that damage.
And I think that's for
18,
both, right?
18 halved, correct?
18 halved, yep.
That's for both, correct?
No. And then on a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin, that damage. So 18 plus 46 lightning damage.
Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. So
Javelin is.
No.
So it takes 46 lightning damage on failed save
Plus
and
a
half as
D6
much.
for the
The
javelin.
lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target.
Yep.
Hasn't reached the target yet. Make a ranged weapon attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin.
That's right.
Plus 46. So
this is
now,
like now the target.
yeah, so
You
it's
have,
another target.
you have to hit it, I guess.
The target doesn't have to make a save.
All right. Oh,
So, sorry, let me just jump in real quick. The javelin turns into lightning. It pierces through one.
Yes.
They make the save.
Yeah.
It hits the other one. They first make the lightning save.
yes. And then
Then you roll the attack. If the attack hits, they take more damage. Javelin of lightning is broken.
No, so it says each creature in the line, excluding you and the target. must
Sorry.
make a dex
Yes,
save.
sorry. I was thinking more people. Sorry. I thought it was
just
thinking
do
of
a
the,
hit.
yeah.
So roll to hit on the target.
Target.
okay.
The lightning bolt
18.
turns back
Hang
into a
hang
javelin.
on, yeah.
18.
Okay, so that is. Sorry. Where is this? 18 does hit.
Okay.
So it does hit. Now it's going to take the damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning.
So D6, right? Ooh, excellent.
6.
6 plus my strength because it's javelin. So 9. 9 from the javelin, and then
46.
5, 10, 14 more lightning. Whoa! Thank you, Smiths. What do they call it?
Discordians.
Discordians
Yeah.
for making this amazing javelin. This
Yeah.
is amazing.
And then it turns back into the javelin as it hits.
Yeah.
And it's stuck in her currently. And she gets racked and then looks down at it. Okay, this creature continues down. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right to Loholt. As it kind of jumps at you, it's going to attack one. You're familiar with these? This is not Forged Gaming. You maybe should have taken. You want these instead?
No.
He's been rolling 13 plus. It's
Yep.
good.
Man, and that was a 15 to hit.
Thank you for
Shoulder blade comes in.
Dang it. 2 attacks off your armor. Currently not good. Roan,
Yeah.
you hear the door behind you, the double doors behind you,
It's terrible.
open up. Actually, all of you hear this as another one of these creatures scramble out, start running towards you on all fours, and then is on you.
You have to be kidding me.
At the back.
One time I'm not there to protect the rear.
And onto you. The first one is going to be 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll.
You do not take damage. Instead, you are currently grappled. If you want to put a grapple
I got it.
condition on you, and you feel from behind, you just turn enough just to see out of the corner of your eye her coming at you, and you feel her claws dig into your shoulders, holding you still. Actually, her claws dig into one shoulder, and the other claw grabs your hair and wrenches your head to the side.
Okay.
Look at this.
And all you see is like this dirty, nasty blonde hair kind of like flickering out in front of your face.
Yeah.
Then she attempts to bite you with a 24.
Yeah, so that will succeed. But as she does that, and I'll take the damage, as she does that, fiery darkness all of a sudden blasts forth from me, and it smashes into her as I hellishly rebuke her.
Okay. How much does she take for that?
She will take
Oh, hell breaks loose.
almost the worst possible rolls I could get. 4 fire damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna runic shield that attack too.
Okay, what does that do again, bud?
She has to re-roll the attack roll and use the new roll.
On which attack? First, the second one?
The bite.
Okay, the bite. Reroll and use the second.
Yeah.
That one is going to be a 19 to hit. Does that still hit?
Yeah, that'll still.
Sorry. Yeah, that still hits.
All right, it was
Good try, man.
Good try, buddy.
Yeah.
How close do you need to be in order to use that runic shield, bud?
60 feet.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Okay, just good for reference. Next time.
yeah,
You take
little
7
first.
piercing damage, Roan,
Yeah.
and only 7 necrotic, but your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount. As you feel her jaw clamp down on your neck as she begins to drink.
What's it reduced by again?
It's reduced by that same amount.
So 7 piercing, and then the other amount was what?
Is reduced from your hit point maximum. So your hit point maximum comes down by 7.
see.
And that's necrotic damage.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Okay. Noggins, you're up. You are currently in the middle of the party, more or less. You are basically, if you wanted to get in the fray with the front spawn, you are about 10 feet from doing that, or you're 5, 10, 15, 20 feet from getting engaged with the one at the back. And then the other one is at the top of the stairs. You can't see her yet. You haven't moved into that space yet to be able to see her. You're about 5 feet from the edge of the stairs. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, I think you see Noggins kind of like did like happy feet, like he's going to move 5 feet and just kind of poke around to see what he can see on the staircase.
Yeah, and you see the spawn at the foot of the stairs, currently fighting at Loholt. You see at the top of the stairs, you see Esmeralda on the stair just below the top, fighting the spawn, poking it, and you see the other individual just beside it holding a javelin in her gut.
How far are the two spawn from each other?
25?
25 feet? The ones in front, the one on the stairs?
Yes. The stairs. There were two on the stairs plus the woman. Plus
20. The ones on the stairs are 20 feet apart.
Does that also include her?
Yes.
The other one is at the back of the party, and that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
Ish.
25 from you.
Yes, she is.
Sorry.
So there is one 5 feet in front of you.
Yes.
At the foot of the stairs. There is one 20 feet past that at the top of the stairs, and then 25 feet behind you is the other one.
That's the one that's fighting Sterling and Round.
Right,
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about the two. There was two original plus the lady.
Yeah.
They're all within 20 feet of each other?
Yeah, 20 feet away from each other.
That's what I need to know.
Yep.
I go.
Sorry, y'all. The map isn't working for Zoom. So perhaps.
No. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I just kind of look back and I go, 1 second, and I'm going to, just kind of peek, and I'm going to look at the 3.
Yeah.
And you can see actually as I'm like getting frazzled, I'm almost like effing my own brain up, and almost like a cloud with a light bulb kind of just ding. He takes that feeling he is going through, puts his sickle to his temple, starts muttering in Sylvan. He drags it out and just tosses it. I need all 3 of them to make wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
The lady with the nice dress and the 2 spawn that are with them.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
21.
Succeed.
21. Thank you, Forged. 21. I rolled 3 18s.
Jeez.
Actually, no. The last one is much higher than that. 20.
Never mind. Doesn't matter. 4th level's wasted. That's so ghetto. As I cast confusion on them,
and they
all succeeded.
Why it doesn't work?
I go, you can handle them, and I'm going to go over towards Roan and Sterling.
How far?
I don't know. I'm pretty confused right now.
Where do you want to go exactly? Let me do it.
Just to be within their sights to make sure they're not dying.
You're within their sight now. You have a clear sight of them at 20 feet from Rome.
Yeah, that's fine. Great.
Okay, so you stay where you are?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The woman at the top of the stairs basically like pulls the javelin and lets it fall for color and lets it fall at her feet, and then reaches out at Esmeralda with your hand. You watch as a hand quite quickly shoots out towards you, Esmeralda.
Mm-hmm. You need to attune to that.
I attune to it. It's given to me.
He's had it for a while, yeah.
Just wondering if I can run in, grab it, do it.
Yeah, you need to attune to it.
Okay.
That is a 26.
Yeah, that one hits.
You are now grappled by this as she grabs you around the neck. and you hear her mutter, "Oh, you're one for the Master's Trophy Room." And then
I am nobody's trophy.
she pulls her head back, opens, and natural one.
I was gonna call it.
She loses 2 fangs.
I was literally wishing it. I was like,
Those are mine. They're mine
natural
now.
one, natural one.
Yeah,
I take them.
that's great.
The power behind.
What I'm gonna say is that you're grabbing, and she goes like this, and as she goes to bite you, you move your
punch
sword
her.
in her way, and she bites down on the blade of the sword, which kind of like clang, like the flat of it, and she lets go of her grapple. You're no longer grappled.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
As someone who just had tooth problems, that is not an image I want to have.
That's like the people that chew their spoons.
Ooh.
Why even say that?
Because it's Barovia.
That's just what happened.
Horrible.
Zombies, werewolves, and people.
And she at that point, like as she bites, and she flips her head back, and her hair that isn't like really like ratty braids kind of flies back like this, and you see the full visage of her face. She's this beautiful, pale woman with chocolate dark skin and these nasty, nasty fangs. Sterling, you're up. Aster, you're on deck.
So I'm at the back with Rowan right now?
Yeah, so I'm basically like, if you don't mind, Sterling.
Yeah, and he has a vampire spawn on his back, and it's currently, and blood is just pouring down his neck.
Cool, good times. So I'm gonna move in with my longsword, and
Okay.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks.
Okay, go ahead.
This better not be a repeat of the carpet.
That's a 9 to hit.
That is not a hit.
And a 25.
25 hits.
Okay, that's only 4 points of damage, but it is magical, so.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
At this rate.
So I don't know if that helps with the whole releasing of the grapple or not. But
Unfortunately not, but you absolutely
Okay.
stabbed her.
I'll get out myself, don't worry.
Okay.
You'll be fine. Just, just hang in there.
Aster, is that your turn, Sterling?
yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Aster, you're up. Falfa, you're on deck.
Aster is so done with these things. I'm going to look up to the top of the stairs where the one in the white dress that just tried to bite Ez is.
Yep.
How far away is she from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Cool. So I will stay where I'm at. And I will look up at her. And I'm just going to say, get out of my way. And I am going to, as a bonus action, use my Radiant Soul.
Okay.
And a pair of like spectral, multicolored stained glass wings will sprout from my back. And I'm going to, at the same time as my action, cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Aster is an Aetherborn?
Second level. Surprise.
Wow.
Great, you broke noggins.
That was not in my head.
Yeah.
So it is an intelligence save. Oh, sorry, wisdom save. So wisdom save of 16.
Oh, 22.
Okay, so she will take half damage still, and this is at second level. So that's going to be, ooh, that's not too bad. So it's going to be 17 halved to 8 points of psychic damage, and then she'll take an additional 4 points of radiant damage because of the Radiant Soul.
Okay.
She won't like that.
And as her skin begins to boil and crack. Nicely done. Falfa,
That
you're
was
up.
my turn.
Rowan, you're on deck.
Yeah, so I will, I'll look up the stairs and go, I can kind of do that. And I will summon a hellhound to my side.
All right. That's a bonus action?
Nope, it's an action, full action. So I have to wait until the next. But my bonus action, I will. No, I can't do that either because it's a spell. You know what? I'm just going to.
You can decide which space at your side it spawns at.
I'm actually going to move behind Loholt and summon my Hellhound to the side of this.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude, right there. And I have to wait till my next turn to do anything.
Does it operate separately? Or
No, same initiative order on like the turn directly after me.
Okay.
Yep.
So right now?
So now?
I guess. How's that work?
Yeah.
I summoned it. Yep. Okay. So then.
I'll add it here.
Thank you. So then it will do this.
The Hellhound?
Hellhound, yeah. The devil version.
Okay.
Of the Hellhound, of the Fiend.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
I want to make sure I've got this right.
You guys got all sorts of tricks on ABC.
While you're doing that,
Yep.
we'll go to Roan and then we'll come back to your
Cool.
Hellhound.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Sort of glancing at, as I'm trying to fight him off, sort of glancing at Sterling. If this is because of the Escher situation, then I'm sorry. I did all I could, and with that, I'm going to. Darkness is almost going to, consume me, and I'm going to disappear out, and I'm going to Misty Step in and appear in darkness right over here, breaking the grapple.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to look at the spawn, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
And that's a 19.
That's a hit.
And that does, I'll re-roll that because that's on a side. That does 14 points of force damage.
Ooh. Awesome. Can you put a magical effect or something akin to receiving radiant damage on the one at the top of the stairs, the vampire at the top of the stairs? Just so I remember that.
Top of the stairs. Wasn't it the one that asked you to pick up?
No, it was that one.
Okay.
Does that come on after her turn? Come off after her turn?
Yeah, when about yeah. Well, okay. So sorry, it took the damage. How much was that again?
I said 14 force damage.
Did I do that already? I don't think I did. I will do it. Okay. All right. And that one kind of like, as soon as you Misty Step, it kind of falls onto its feet and looks around like, huh, and then gets hit directly in the chest. By both?
Both of them hit.
Yeah. Okay. 14 and.
Oh. Yeah. It counts for 2. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hellhound.
Yes. So it'll do 3 attacks because it's cast at level 6.
Wow.
So that's 2 plus my initiative, so 7 and 9 to hit on the first. 18. So that second one hits, and 2, 9, 12, 10 to hit.
No.
Okay, so the only second one hits. So it'll do 9 plus 2d6. So plus 5 plus 3, that's 8, 9, 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And
piercing, I guess, right?
Just regular piercing?
It's fire damage.
Ooh.
It's hurl, so you see his maw open, and then fire damage from the hurl flame attack hitting that this guy here.
Yummy.
Okay. And sorry, how much was that in all? Total?
What did I say?
17.
17. Got it. Okay. All right. Nicely done. Dimitri, you're up. Finally. The Loholt at the top of the order.
I'm still here, guys. Okay. I'm going to, seeing all the chaos surrounding, go over here, bop, bop, and sort of without. So basically, what I want to do is use the Holy Symbol of Ravenkind to use the Hold Vampire feature and hit all of them.
Okay.
And so I'll hold it up and close my eyes, and there's like a flash from it. And so all of the affected vampires need to make a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay. All right.
Or otherwise are
Passed.
What?
And the final one is the main one at the top. 15. This one's going to be close.
It's a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Yeah.
It beats a 12.
This is the last one. It rolled a 7 plus 7 is 14.
Yep. Which one is this one? This one here?
Yeah.
That one.
No, the main one.
Main one.
The bride?
The main
Yeah.
one failed?
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay. Then she's paralyzed.
Okay, so she looks at you and kind of stops. Yeah.
Stacking up the rings on that one.
Wow.
And
Good.
just so everyone's aware, attacks rolls against paralyzed creatures have advantage, and an attack that hits a creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Okay, so it would be a critical from
Nice.
Esmeralda at this point.
Nice.
How long does that last? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your next turn.
And it
How long does it last?
hold vampires on a failed save. The target is paralyzed for 1 minute. They can repeat the
Wow,
save.
that's a lot.
It can repeat the save at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
What?
Okay, as it does this, you watch it start to shake and she uses one of its legendary resistances to break it.
Boo.
Sorry, I let that simmer for a while.
Yeah, you knew.
But that was good.
Okay.
What else? Anything else?
Then
Move?
I'm gonna noticing that doesn't work. I'll stay kind of planted here.
Yeah.
Because I want to do it again later. But I'm gonna shoot.
Do you have to see them in order for it to work?
They vampires and vampires spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol. When it flares, must make a wisdom 15 saving throw.
So they would see the flare from around the corner. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so oh wait, no, I don't have an action anymore.
That was your action, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I don't have much more bonus actions.
You can move.
Yeah, I'll move. Well, I want to use that again. I guess. I'll.
How far do you have to be?
Stay there. Huh?
How close do you have to be to them?
Within 30 feet.
Of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the perfect spot.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'll stay there.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. No more action. So.
All right.
Keep going here.
All right. That is, and Esmeralda, you notice that as you see her kind of like seize up as soon as that flash happens from down the stairway, and then you watch as she breaks it, and then she looks at you, and there's a moment of concern from what just happened. And you don't even, it is around the corner, so you don't even see necessarily what happened in that moment in order to cause that.
Okay.
You just saw a flash. Loholt, you're up as you're on deck.
You can make an attack of opportunity as I will do a bit of a flip over top of the Hellhound.
Yeah. That is not going to be enough.
And I will just basically shove the creature aside and jump over the Hellhound, and then run my way up the stairs, realizing that she is that as he knows Esmeralda can definitely hold her ground. He definitely knows that these guys can handle this. So tactically, he will run up the stairs, Amber Fang drawn, big blade swing, and come crashing down on the vampire.
Okay.
First attack. That would be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And the second attack will be a miss, a 10.
Okay. And she bats the second one aside.
Yeah, okay. I roll for damage. 14 magical.
Okay. Got it.
So hammer in twice. Crack, crack. And that is it. My actions are complete.
All right. Esmeralda, you're up. As you watch Loholt come up and smash the first one, there's like an amber spark that lights up the hallway. As she, what kind of damage is it?
Magical.
Just magical? Yeah. Just magical slashing?
Magical slashing.
Slashing, okay. And then as he comes back for another one, she kind of bats the sword aside. And you are standing beside Loholt now, kitty-cornered to her with a spawn in front of you.
Okay, so as I'm watching this happen, and as she came and to try to grapple me first, I'm gonna turn my attention towards her, and I am going to attack twice. The first with my rapier. So, and I'm gonna try to go for the neck or as close to her face as I can.
Yeah.
With that. That is a nat 20 to hit.
Yes!
So that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then do I have to roll it?
So yeah, so it's with your rapier.
Yeah.
So your rapier would be full damage. So 1d8.
Okay.
Roll a d8 again.
That's okay, so it's 13 plus 3. So 16 points.
16 points.
Damage for the first one. And then I am able to, instead of attack again with a weapon, I'm able to attack with a cantrip.
Okay.
For the second one. So I am going to hit her with a firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah. All I hear is Pirates of the Caribbean music going off.
And that is math 25 to hit.
Yeah.
And so you know it's technically a disadvantage because you're in melee, but if you hit, it's still a crit because you went within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is 15 points of fire damage.
Okay. Halved.
This is delicious.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. As you hit her with that firebolt, she jolts, and it is now the spawn's turn. The spawn looks up at its master, and then looks back at you and attempts to claw at you again. That is not going to be enough. Attempts to claw at you again. Not enough. As 2 claws go wide, the other spawn is going to close in on Falfer and attack Falfer with a natural 1.
Oh!
As it kind of goes past you and falls prone as it slips.
Do I get an opportunity attack since it moved?
No. Only if it leaves your area.
Oh, it's right to you. But my Hellhound's area. Oh, it didn't leave the area. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and I'm going to say it misses its second one because of that. Actually, you know what? Leave for standing, but I'm going to have it miss its second attack.
Okay.
Instead. Sterling, that one is in front of you now, looks at you and like, haha, knew me. And, well, whatever. and high and iron. And it attacks you with a 19 to hit. That's not enough.
Richard,
that's right. This one's going to be a 23 to hit.
Just hits.
Okay, and that you are now grappled by that. If you want to add a grapple, it has now grappled you.
Okay. You've been here before.
After Sterling's turn, the main vampire woman, starts to crawl up the wall beside her and passes down this way, not provoking opportunity attacks.
Interesting.
How?
Vampire ability.
Is that magical effect worn off?
5, 10, not yet.
Okay.
15, 20, 25.
So how high up is she?
10 feet.
Okay.
She's down. Good call.
Oh my gosh. I do have a,
She's had a little too much to
I have a
drink,
platform, but it's a single person, so I like to just. Oh my god. Like, serious.
Sorry.
It's the worst. It's the worst. Maybe I will use the platform. There. Stay. Okay. So she skitters up and across.
Wants to die, Jason. Let her.
Actually, yeah, speed is 30. Okay.
Dang.
Noggins, you're up.
Really don't have much to do.
Just so I understand, when Ez hit with the firebolt, did it seem like they didn't take all the damage?
No, they took all the damage.
Oh, I thought you said half. So I was like,
oh, sorry. Yeah, that should have been full. What was that damage again? I think I said halved. You're right.
It was like 15 or
I
something.
think it was 15, I want to say, but I don't fully remember.
Yeah.
well, it actually goes into my second question.
Yeah.
I thought it was 18. However, you were within 5 and you hit the main lady with that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who was paralyzed. But she wasn't paralyzed.
She
Never
wasn't
mind.
paralyzed. Yeah.
Never mind. Gotcha. Sorry, that's all I need to know.
Yep.
Okay. I'm in a very precarious situation right now, and that's okay. I will. So there's a vampire that is on Sterling right now.
Yes.
Don't like that. I will look at them
They go, get out, my friend! And I will throw a green flame at them.
Nice.
22 to hit.
To hit.
That will be gross damage, 8 points of fire damage. 8 points of damage to them, and then yeah, it's not even worth it.
This is like the fight. The whole party's reunited now, and it's like everyone's just like it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're all trying
It's like
our
that.
best.
It's like that scene of
And
John's Temple.
it seems like on the stairway, everyone is just everywhere.
Yeah, you can see the stairway at this point, kind of around the corner. If you lean and
I just kind of
there's a hound. The vampire is at the foot of the stairs, right above you, actually, kitty cornered, 5 feet diagonal, but 10 feet up in the air. On the ceiling, the hellhound's beside her, and then all the way up at the top of the stairs is Ez, a Spawn, and Loholt.
Can't do that.
Okay. Then that is what. You know what? I'll use it. It's not going to be super helpful, but it will be. As the flame hits that vampire, some of the essence of it kind of wraps around and starts to just literally chokehold this creature as I cast Hex on it as a bonus action. More importantly, it's going to be necrotic damage, and I've seen that these things aren't really phased about necrotic damage. However, it has disadvantage on strength checks. So if they try to break out of grapples, they have disadvantage on the strength check.
Okay.
Well, that's good considering they like to grapple.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Good move.
So that I just go. That's me.
I can just see Naga's just spinning on one hoof. He's just like,
I am so tapped on spells, y'all. I have like nothing useful.
Man,
I don't even have a smite left.
Okay. At the end of your turn, that creature is going to skitter more. And it is going to go 5, 10, 15 here.
Is this still there?
No, yeah, it's still
and so
on it.
Didn't provoke opportunity because it's
Right. But it's also 10 feet in the air. It's also on the ceiling.
right.
Although, if it's only a 10-foot ceiling, it would have if it could provoke.
But it can't.
Because technically you could hit it. You are, you're not adjacent to it because you have to be 5 feet from it. You're right. It wouldn't provoke opportunities.
Okay.
But there is a chance. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to say, from a technical perspective, we played it differently. Now that I'm thinking about it, when it comes to an attack from something on the ceiling, range on melee weapons is 5 feet.
Okay.
So even if you're 7 feet tall and have this, it's still not enough to hit, just because technically in the rules, range says 5 feet.
Right.
If it's a halberd, it can go 10 feet. Right. We're going to say that from now on, because I know people we've talked about that with the dog jumping up and if it can hit and stuff. So
the total height is 10 feet, right?
The total height is 10 feet, yeah.
But most of us are around 6 feet.
But that's what I'm saying. The weapon itself has a range of 5.
Which would
you have to be in the rules. You have to be adjacent to a creature in order to attack it.
Right. So you're saying we're not adding an additional 5 feet to our range just because it's on the roof.
Right.
And she's 10 feet up, even though her body's further up. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, and she's like across, right? So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying that at a 10-foot roof, even if you swing, you're still 10 feet from that creature technically.
Well, I mean, if you're swinging like here,
but by the letter, it's just that again, it's more like game mechanics spoken. If we were here and the creature was here, you couldn't attack a creature.
That's
here,
right.
Even though your sword, if you were to swing, would reach that 10-foot mark.
Right.
Right. Your sword and that is 7 feet.
Good call.
Yeah. So I'm just saying from now on, just to clarify.
It's just that same rule applies upwards as well.
Yeah. Same rule that applies sideways applies.
Makes sense.
Okay, that is your turn, Noggins.
It's your turn, right?
So her legendary.
Well, they were doing a legendary.
It was taking its legendary turn.
Yeah.
At this point, she climbs down. On her turn, she climbs down.
Why are you keep looking at me?
Because she's right in front of you. She does not heal, but this is gone now.
Okay.
In this turn, she leans down and she goes to grapple you.
You've been here before.
Oh, she doesn't like your amulet.
That is, give me a. No, don't give me a check yet. That is. Sorry, my brain just farted. That's a 27.
Oh.
You are now grappled. So she reaches across and she grabs you by your chest plate and she pushes you close and she kind of looks you up and down. And she grabs the amulet. That is where we're going to end the episode. You can't do that.
What the hell?
Thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. A couple quick announcements I forgot at the beginning. They were so long. The first is that I am going to be at D&D in a castle July 8th. Tickets are now on sale for that. So if you're interested in playing D&D in a castle, somebody else is going to be there too from the cast. Aster, Aaron will also be at D&D in a castle with a bunch of your friends are coming as well. Is that right?
Yeah, come play with us.
It's going to be so fun. So thank you, D&D Castle, for having me again. It is an honor and a pleasure, and I appreciate that. Also, in the merch store, we have posters now that look like this. They are not signed if you order them on the website, but you can check these out. Merch link below. They're fun Into the Mist Dawnbringer posters. We are going to be giving these away when the whole cast has signed them, and they haven't yet. This one's not even signed by you guys yet because it was the sample. Anyways, love you guys. Love each other. Remember to love each other. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing, commenting, liking. That helps everybody to know that we are here. I love this game. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Hi.